Welcome to Future Business School's Book Bites. Today, we'll be diving into one of the most timeless and impactful works of philosophy, Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Written by a Roman emperor, this book offers practical wisdom on how to live a meaningful, virtuous life. It's filled with lessons on how to deal with challenges, maintain perspective, and cultivate inner peace. Lessons we can all apply in our daily lives. Let's explore 20 of its most powerful teachings. Explore.
One of the core messages of meditations is that we should focus only on what we can control and accept everything else as it is. Marcus often reminds himself that external events, like other people's actions or random misfortunes, are beyond our influence.
In real life, think about a frustrating day at work when you encounter a difficult client or an unexpected problem. Instead of stressing over things you can't change, focus on your own actions and reactions. How you respond to these challenges is what truly matters.
Marcus Aurelius believed that while we can't control the world around us, we can control our thoughts and perceptions. He often reflected on the idea that the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts.
In your daily life, this might mean choosing optimism over negativity. When faced with disappointment, you can reframe the situation in your mind. For instance, instead of seeing a failure as a loss, view it as an opportunity to learn and grow.
A key Stoic principle Marcus Aurelius reflects on is memento mori, or remembering that you will die. This isn't meant to be morbid, but to remind us to live with purpose, make the most of every moment, and avoid wasting time on trivial things.
Think about how often we procrastinate or spend time on unimportant tasks. By remembering that our time is limited, we can prioritize what truly matters. Whether it's spending time with loved ones, pursuing meaningful goals, or simply living more mindfully.
Marcus emphasizes focusing on your own virtue instead of worrying about others' opinions or actions. He believed that integrity, justice, and kindness should guide your actions.
For example, in your career, instead of comparing yourself to others, concentrate on how you can act with excellence and contribute value. The more you focus on your own virtue, the more content you will be with your life. A recurring theme in meditations is that obstacles are not something to fear, they are opportunities for growth. Marcus teaches that difficulties make us stronger and are essential for developing resilience.
In daily life, when you face a setback, such as a failed project or a personal challenge, use it as a chance to learn. Instead of being discouraged, ask yourself, what can I take from this situation to become better? Marcus constantly reminds himself that the past is gone and the future is uncertain. The only thing we have is the present moment. He urges us to live fully in the now, focusing on the task at hand.
Think of a time when you were anxious about the future or dwelling on past mistakes. By focusing on what you can do right now, whether that's working on a task, enjoying time with family, or simply breathing, you can live more effectively and peacefully. Marcus often wrote about mastering emotions, especially anger and frustration. He believed that we should not let emotions cloud our judgment or dictate our actions.
In your everyday life, imagine a heated argument. Instead of reacting impulsively with anger, take a step back, breathe, and think rationally. When you control your emotions, you make better decisions and avoid unnecessary conflict. One of the lessons Marcus Aurelius reflects on is the fleeting nature of life. He reminds himself that everything, wealth, fame, health, is temporary.
In practical terms, this means accepting that nothing lasts forever, and that's okay. If you've ever been attached to material things or worried about losing something, remember that life is constantly changing. Instead of resisting impermanence, embrace it as part of life. Marcus frequently emphasizes the importance of treating others with kindness and understanding, even if they are difficult. He believed that everyone is doing their best with the knowledge and circumstances they have.
Think of a time when someone frustrated you. Instead of responding with anger or judgment, practice empathy. By treating others with kindness, even in tough situations, you cultivate inner peace and build stronger relationships. As one of the most powerful men in the world, Marcus could have easily let pride take over. Instead, he constantly reminded himself of the importance of humility, recognizing that we are all small parts of the larger universe.
In your own life, remember that no matter how successful you become, it's important to stay grounded. True strength comes from humility and the recognition that we're always learning. Marcus Aurelius teaches that happiness comes from within, not from external sources. He believed that you shouldn't rely on others or circumstances to make you happy. It's your responsibility.
In daily life, this could mean taking ownership of your mood. Instead of blaming others for your unhappiness, ask yourself how you can shift your mindset. Happiness is a choice you can make, regardless of external factors. Marcus frequently reflects on the idea of gratitude. He reminds himself to be thankful for what he has in the present, rather than always longing for more.
In your own life, think about how often you focus on what's missing rather than appreciating what you have. Cultivating gratitude, whether for your health, your family, or simply the opportunity to live another day, brings more contentment.
Marcus believed that living in accordance with nature meant accepting the world as it is, including its challenges. He encouraged embracing life's flow, rather than resisting it.
This could mean accepting the unpredictability of life, whether it's a sudden change in your career or personal life. The more you align yourself with nature's cycles, the more at peace you'll be.
Marcus often reflects on how small individual concerns are in the grand scheme of the universe. He reminds himself that human life is just a tiny part of a much larger picture.
When you feel overwhelmed by daily stresses, remind yourself of the bigger picture. In 10 years, will today's problem matter? This perspective shift can help you handle stress with more calmness and clarity.
Throughout meditations, Marcus Aurelius emphasizes the importance of cultivating inner calm. He practiced remaining unshaken, no matter the external circumstances.
For example, when facing a stressful meeting or a difficult conversation, practice staying calm and centered. Your inner state doesn't have to match external chaos. This calmness will help you respond more effectively.
Marcus often wrote about the dangers of seeking validation from others. He believed that true contentment comes from within, not from others' opinions.
In today's social media-driven world, it's easy to get caught up in likes, shares, and comments. But Marcus reminds us that external validation is fleeting. What truly matters is how you feel about yourself and your actions. Marcus Aurelius consistently urges us to contribute to the greater good. He believed that our purpose in life is to work together to benefit society as a whole.
Think about ways you can contribute to your community, whether through volunteering, mentoring, or simply being there for friends and family. Small actions for the greater good have lasting impacts. Marcus reminds us that progress takes time, and we shouldn't be discouraged by slow results. He believed that persistence and patience are key to achieving anything worthwhile.
In your personal or professional life, don't be frustrated by setbacks or delays. Progress, whether it's in your career, personal growth, or relationships, takes time. Be patient and trust the process. Marcus often speaks about the importance of resilience in the face of hardship. He believed that challenges are opportunities to strengthen our character.
In daily life, when you face adversity, such as a career setback or personal loss, view it as a chance to build resilience. Every challenge you overcome makes you stronger for the next one. Marcus was deeply concerned with the idea of leaving behind a legacy of virtue. He believed that how we live every day contributes to the mark we leave on the world.
Ask yourself, what kind of legacy do you want to leave? The decisions you make today, whether big or small, contribute to that legacy. Live in a way that reflects your values and virtues. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through Future Business School's Book Bites. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Continue learning, keep pushing boundaries, and stay tuned for more content designed to help you succeed.